Hello, in this video we are going to create the classic Hello World application. A Hello World application is generally the first application that a new programmer builds in the language that they are learning. So in C# you'll have a console application that says Hello World. In other programming languages, when you create your first application, there's typically a Hello World application. So that's where we're going to start with. So we're going to go ahead and click the Start menu, find the Visual Studio that we just installed. You can click it here, but I recommend clicking, holding, and dragging and dropping it on your desktop so you can easily access it. So we're going to go ahead and open Visual Studio. From here, what we're going to do is create a new project. And we want to make sure that C# is selected as the programming language. And we want to do a console application. Click the next button. We're going to go ahead and give it a meaningful name. We're going to call this Demo Console. Demo Console. That works for me, since we're doing console applications. This button may be checked or not checked. It is actually a checkbox. So I'm going to go ahead and place the solution and the project in the same directory. You can have it checked, that's fine, not a problem. Now we get to the section Additional Information, and we have options on a framework. You'll notice that in this edition that I'm looking at, I have the option of .NET 6 or .NET 7. For the actual tutorials in this course, we will be covering .NET 7. However, you can still follow along using .NET 6, or say you're doing this 20 years from now, you can still follow along with whatever version of .NET is out there. The fundamentals generally stay the same, regardless of what either version of Visual Studio you're using or what .NET framework edition that you are using. But for this, we're going to go ahead and select .NET 7 Preview. Just so you know, the .NET 7 release will occur sometime in November of 2022. Please make sure that this checkbox is checked. Do not use top-level statements. This will ensure that everything on your screen looks identical to everything on my screen. Go ahead and click the Create button. Visual Studio will create the project. And you will notice in this programming section here that it's already created a Hello World application by default. To run this application, all you have to do is click the green button here, and this will allow us to run this in debug mode. Goes ahead and creates the application, says Hello World, tells you some information about the application, and you just go ahead and click any button on your keyboard. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this ourselves. Let's go ahead and remove console.writeline hello world. Select it, delete it, and you want to type in between these two curly braces. So we're just going to type console.writeline . And we're going to finish our console.writeline with a semicolon, as C# statements, single lines of code, or lengthier lines of code are finished with a semicolon. Parentheses, hello, Joe. Go ahead and click the Run button. It says hello, Joe. What we've basically done is created our first application. Please note you'll need to type in everything exactly on your screen like I did on mine. Console, capital C, WriteLine, capital W, capital L. C# is a case-sensitive language, so you need to pay very close attention to that. And this is basically an introduction to Hello World and C Sharp, and I look forward to working with you in the next video. Thank you.